All right, we are back in action. X and EJ
back in action.
X and EJ back on board talking wrestling. We wanted to talk about the upcoming WWE TLC pay-per-view, and we've brought stats with us today.
I love stats. I love stats so much, and especially when I'm talking about something that I'm not going to watch.
Really, most of America won't. And
No.
most of the WWE universe actually skips pay-per-views now too. So.
I'm looking forward to the pay-per-view tonight. That's going to be like really awesome for about a third of the price.
Who puts on that show?
The Ring of Honor.
Oh,
Ring of
and
Honor.
what's that show called?
Ring of Honor, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Final Battle.
Final Battle.
Is the
Final Battle.
the pay-per-view.
Is it Final Battle 2010?
It would be.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm in.
Right on. Let's do it. Anyway.
By the way, that's 7:30 Eastern, 5:30 our time. We're going to be watching it live.
It's going to be
$15, and you get 3 hours of wrestling
for
way better than everybody else.
better than
is putting
anything you'll see on free TV as
Yes.
far as WWE and TNA is concerned.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
let's talk some crappy wrestling right
Yes. Craptacular Wrestling. I just wanted to talk about tables, ladders, and chairs. Compiling some interesting statistics over the history of this, because it's been a thing where the beast has really changed in this regard. It used to be a very specific tag. It was a tag team match.
now. Oh yeah,
It was a multiple tag team match, and it was that until the fifth one, which was Edge and Ric Flair.
yes,
And then after that, it pretty much became exclusively singles. There was one further tag team TLC match after that between two tag teams, and then of course this is it Sunday that this show is on?
yes. Not this Sunday. is
Not
it?
this Sunday.
I
That's
don't
right.
think it's this Sunday.
Either way, there'll be the first ever Fatal 4-Way TLC match for a
Does it have a
title.
date on there for that?
Oh yeah, it is tomorrow. Yeah, it's
No,
totally
come on.
tomorrow.
Ugh.
You can see how much we care.
We care enough to do a video, but not enough to tell you
So-
what it actually happened.
Yes. So now I'm sure this will be difficult, but can you tell me who has been in the most TLC matches in WWE history?
Brutus Beefcake.
No.
Oh, Edge.
That would be Edge.
Sweet. Second track. Got it.
Yes. He has won 4 of his 6 matches.
4 out of
TLC
6. That's
matches.
really good.
Yeah.
He did beat Ric Flair in one of those, though.
This is true. This is true. Now the person who's been in the second most TLC matches has never won.
Really?
They have lost 5 TLC matches. This
Jeff Hardy.
individual. Indeed, it is Jeff Hardy. I hope that Jeff Hardy is happy with his...
Maybe he'll call me and insist we do a video talking about how great he actually is and that CM Punk sucks.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Maybe
Hey,
he
Jeff,
can-
call us.
Maybe he can call into our video program because your boss tells you to. Talk to us about your new championship belt that has your face on it.
Yeah. That's gone over really well.
Christian's been in 4. He's half and half. 1, 2, lost 2.
Needs Edge to win those.
Yeah. Matt Hardy has lost all 3 of his TLC matches.
Yeah, he doesn't really help Jeff out much.
Yeah. The Dudleys have all 3 Dudleys combined have lost 8 TLC
Ouch.
matches and never won.
Ouch.
Bubba Ray and Devon lost 3 together, and then Devon and Spike lost once together.
Where was
Or
Bubba?
not Devon, Bubba and Spike.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was during the TLC 4.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can say this name. Can I say that? Is it okay yet?
He who shall not be mentioned.
He who shall not be mentioned because he went insane and killed people and himself. He won once, along with Jericho, who's lost twice.
Yeah, and if you watch
as well.
the SmackDown Top 100 moments, apparently Benoit was removed from that match.
Hey! Can't say that.
You watch
He
that
never
clip.
existed.
They only show you Jericho winning the tag title.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he won them himself.
He never existed. No, Benoit never existed. There was never any Benoit. Kane, who was going into only his second TLC match on Sunday, won the first one by himself, even though it was a tag team match. He won it by himself.
He was tag team partners with
Hurricane.
and
Hurricane
Hurricane was taken out before the match.
By Triple H, as I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got Van Dam on this list. He's lost once. Ric Flair has lost once.
Yeah. Big 0-1 there. That's
yeah.
not really his style, but
John Cena's lost once.
Ric
No, I'm
Flair-
sorry. John Cena won. Of course he won. What am I saying? John Cena
John
won.
Cena's won every kind of match ever.
Yeah. We got Undertaker, who lost. CM Punk.
Really?
Yeah, Undertaker lost. He lost to Edge at one night stand 2008.
For a while there, Edge was just saying, "Oh, you want to beat me? Well, beat me in TLC." Every 6 months.
That's the one John Cena won. Was the TLC match.
Yeah, of course.
That was the one where
that was in Toronto.
Gave him the FU off the ladder through those tables.
That was in Toronto too.
We watched that, didn't we?
I own it.
Right on. We got Triple H and Shawn Michaels 1-1 together as DX against Chris Jericho and Big Show, because that was really important. As a result, the Big Show has lost once, and thanks to Raw a couple weeks ago, we had a new addition to this auspicious list, which was the ranks of people who have won tables, ladders, and chairs have been added to. The Miz has now won a TLC match, and Jerry Lawler has now lost a TLC match.
Michael Cole blew it for him. He should have won.
Michael Cole.
I hate Michael Cole.
Can we talk about Michael Cole? I hate Michael Cole.
I love Michael Cole. He's awesome. So hated.
Yeah.
I hate Michael Cole, but I love that I hate him. It's not like Mark Henry where I just absolutely hate him.
I don't hate him. I just hate he's good at getting heat, but I don't like the fact that I don't like the anonymous GM thing, which is the main reason he's getting heat.
Yeah. That's because I've just decided that there is no anonymous GM, that Michael Cole is actually the GM. Just for my own brain capacity.
Ben thinks. That's literally, seriously what Ben thinks.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Cole is the GM. That would be hilarious.
This elaborate scheme to make up the fact that he's actually doing it himself.
You think they'll ever reveal it, or will they just keep going this way?
Yeah, they're just waiting until they either...
Until what?
Until some internet rumors bubble and people think it's going to be Stone Cold
Nobody
again.
Cares
and then
anymore.
Swerve, it's somebody else.
Nobody cares anymore. They just want it to go away.
The shows don't need GMs. Just book it.
I wish Edge would have kept going with his campaign to end stupidity in the WWE, because he could have started at the top.
Yeah.
But tables, ladders, and chairs. We got really great card here. We got I'm sorry, that was the other world that I don't live in.
What? You threw me for a loop because I was not prepared to discuss the great card on that show. No.
Well, the main event is actually meant pretty good. It's Edge, Kane, Mysterio, and Del Rio in the Fatal 4-Way TLC match. It's probably the only thing that's going to be good. You got Barrett and Cena in a chairs or legal match, which makes a lot of sense.
Let's start with the good. The good,
okay.
that main event. I really like the fact that Del Rio is in the title picture. They clearly need more people in the title picture on SmackDown. That's good for them.
They need more, yeah.
And elevating him with Ray brings the feud into the picture, too. So you could go 4 different ways coming out of this match. Kane could retain because he's on a hell of a roll. Edge should win. This is his match.
Yeah, he's obviously. I mean, the other 3 individuals combined have 1 TLC match among them. Yeah. That's Kane's victory in 2000,
and that was on Raw.
Yeah,
in a gong show of a match.
I think. Yeah.
And then I don't think Ray's gonna win it, and honestly, I don't think Del Rey wins either. But
Del Rio.
Del Rio. But
yeah.
You could go either way. And that's something that they really lacked in the main event, is being able to go multiple directions post-match.
That's true. I think it's a matter of, they actually have some options to do this one. They could really, it's hard to predict the outcome of a match like this. Whereas if you were just sticking with Edge and Kane in the TLC, you kind of figure Edge wins that. But with the added, this is kind of an added wrinkle, and I like that they're bringing the Del Rio Mysterio feud into the main event, because it seemed like that had really been put aside with Kane and Edge, and they don't really have much chemistry on their own.
People are really down on the Kane-Edge feud.
Well, they've never been that great together.
Edge hasn't really been built up well as a face. We're so happy with him as a heel, too, that it's frustrating a little bit, I think.
He can do either one.
But they haven't really booked it well. They haven't booked it to Edge's advantage. So I think bringing in other elements definitely helps all parties involved.
The last time Edge and Kane were feuding was during the Lita thing. And that just really didn't... they didn't have a lot of chemistry then. They don't have a lot of chemistry now. They're both, 5 years older since they're, And
Kane's really on his last run, too.
Yeah, he is on his last run. And it looks like they've gotten rid of Paul Bearer. That he's gone.
He accidentally murdered Paul Bearer or something? And pushed him off a ladder or something?
I don't know. They had some... I was I was
Maybe he
trying
wasn't
to read
very
about their
cement
explanation on
resistant.
SmackDown, but I just couldn't keep myself interested.
So we're going to give a thumbs up to the main event of this show
Yeah, it
as
should be
something that
okay.
should be good. But
If you could have an opportunity to pay $5 for the main event, then I'd say do it. Unfortunately, they're going to ask you for about $30 or $40 more than that.
yeah,
So that you can watch the undercard, which will consist of, as previously mentioned, Cena and Barrett again in a chairs match.
this feud has gone completely dry. I liked what they were doing with Cena basically ruining Nexus's day every Monday night, but they only did it for like 2 weeks.
And now he's totally back. And this match doesn't even have a stipulation. They're just wrestling.
This one just jumped the shark straight to let's get straight to the end of the
Well,
the
it's
end of the
because-
feud.
It's because what they wanted to do, the Juan Cena mask thing, didn't pan out at house shows.
No,
So they just removed that from TV.
it shows you how
totally.
short-sighted they are when they book these things, though. That they thought Juan Cena was going to be a hilarious bit. They decide not to do it, so they write a 2-week story arc where Cena makes Nexus's life miserable.
Yeah.
When they could have done that for 8, 9, 10 weeks and had people interested in what was going on.
Yeah, or frankly, I still, and I know I'm harping on this, but I still think they should just turn Cena heel already. I mean,
Yeah,
give me a
but-
break. Like we've seen him fight back from adversity a
They were paranoid.
million
The company was
goddamn
paranoid.
times.
They were paranoid about what was going to happen if Cena was a heel, and the children cried.
And you know what happens when that happens? Is you get little girls with great expressions, and they get Facebook pages named after them, and you can bring them onto the Slammies.
Yeah.
It's good for your business.
God. What else is on this crappy card?
Crap. Sheamus and John Morrison in the ladder match for the #1 contendership. That's
If Morrison doesn't win, then
If
the
Morrison
company is
doesn't-
shooting themselves in the head.
seriously, because nobody wants to see Sheamus in the title shot again.
Morrison's been put in so many positive positions on the show and winning matches against people like Jericho and Sheamus, and then they never
they
want
just-
to push him that final push. They don't
they
want
do
to
nothing with
bump him forward.
Yeah.
Bump him forward, for the love of God.
Yeah, because he's entertaining. For really.
Sheamus is not.
No, he's not. We've also got the WWE title match, which was Miz and Orton in a tables match.
That's just a stip that totally says Miz wins.
Yeah, it's just an out for the Miz to keep the title.
Either, Alex Riley or Michael Cole will somehow get involved, or, somebody who wants to get in Orton's way will step up and help Miz win.
And they're already they're booking Miz like they booked Sheamus and like they booked all these heel champions. They're just saying we
I don't
cannot
know,
give
yeah.
you a strong win.
I don't know why they've decided that they want to push people to the top of the card, but not push them with momentum.
But it's less. I mean, it's less believable, or it's more believable in this case. I mean, Miz doesn't look like somebody who can get a strong win. Sheamus does. I don't understand why they didn't give him like dominating victories.
They
'cause he
did it for the
looks
great
like that
Khali,
guy.
and Khali could do 3 moves.
Yeah, and only 3 moves, and the kissing too. And the Miz doesn't look like a strong champion, so he probably needs to be booked that way. But at this point, it just comes off like they don't know how to write. They don't know how to write a champion.
They don't know how to put people at the top and keep them there.
Yeah. So they're going to be and you took the title off the most popular man in wrestling right now. The Miz girl. People are pissed.
There's always that saying that the most popular guy in wrestling is only that way until he actually gets the title. That Stone Cold, when he was feuding with McMahon, Stone Cold was going after the title, but he couldn't get a hold of it, and that is what was the catalyst for
Orton,
a lot of stuff.
Orton
there.
was getting huge over even as champion. I mean, he was tremendous.
Yeah, well, and part of that too was the fact that they sidelined Cena with
People
his
want
mid-card
to see
story,
Randy
too.
Orton kill people. I mean,
Yeah, this is like this bloodlust for a punt to the head.
Seriously. Other matches, I think we've got Lay Cool versus Beth Phoenix and Natalya in a women's tables match.
If this was some other promotion, I might be prepared to analyze this match, but it's just going to be a chick match with tables.
And apparently they did a segment on SmackDown where Lay Cool were trying to protest the match because it's a man's match.
That's
And They
good.
don't want to, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. You know what I get to watch tonight? I get to watch Sarah Del Rey team up with Serena Deeb to take on Daisy Hayes and Amazing Tom.
Enough said.
That's awesome.
If you don't know who those people are, you're not following wrestling like you should.
Go watch Shimmer. Like, seriously, those DVDs are pretty cheap, honestly.
Yeah.
Order them from online. ROH Wrestling, no.
We are not in any way affiliated with them, however, we would love to be someday.
We happen to be, they're awesome.
All right, was there anything else on the card?
You know, if there is, I don't remember what it is. It's probably crap.
We're done. So we're going to give a thumbs down to this pay-per-view before it takes place, and suggest you watch Ring of Honor tonight instead.